Hi, this is Horatio for you here for Schwarze Seiten and IMTV, and I'm standing here with the GOTHMINISTER.
Hello.
Good evening. Tonight you will be playing with Das Ich here in Osnabrück, and this is the start of a split tour. How did you get to know Das Ich, and how did it happen to be that you're on tour together now?
Yeah, well, it's a quite cool story actually. I used to play in this industrial metal band called Disco Judas. We split up, and me and some friends went to the Arvika Festival in 1999, and we saw Das Ich there, and I was really amazed by the show and their visuals. And actually later, when we started GOTHMINISTER, I was a lot of inspired from Das Ich, among other great bands, and we met them in the Netherlands, and we became friends. And here we are on a tour together, and that's a great honor for us. So.
Great, I think actually the two bands really come together well visually, and it's a great experience for the viewer. You got a new album out, I think it came out in November, Happiness in Darkness. How well is it received? What does the audience think of the album? What's the feedback?
Well, in general, I think a lot of people like that we try to do something new, as well as we also keep the typical GOTHMINISTER sound, but you always get a lot of positive and some negative stuff, but overall, I'm really amazed by the great response, and also like to add that we reached a new high on our top 7 on the Deutsche Alternative charts with our single Dust to Dawn, and also a #1 on the Vampire Freaks in the US. So this must probably mean something that we succeeded with a new album.
Sounds great. I heard stories that in your home, actually, like the major press is writing about you as the devil's advocate. Tell us a bit about it. How does it happen to be? Because I think the story is pretty much unknown outside your home.
Yeah, well, I try to hide this as long as possible, but in Norway they would like to know everything about your background. And when we had a little breakthrough in 2003, some people got to know that I also work as a lawyer in the music industry, and this made an enormous buzz in the national media, in the press. We're on all the front covers, and a lot of documentaries on all the biggest TV stations. So I guess we're actually, in Norway, we're probably the most known gothic band, definitely.
Well, that's great. So we can only hope that it extends over to other countries too. The festival this summer is coming up. Are you playing major festivals this year?
Yeah, we are lucky to headline the Castle Rock on the Friday, and we also do Summer Darkness in the Netherlands. So I'm really looking forward to that. And before that, we have this tour together with Das Ich, a co-headliner tour throughout 10 shows in Germany and Austria, and we do also 1 week in the UK. After that, we do some Belgian and Netherlands shows before the festival. So it's going to be a nice summer, I think.
Great, so we have a really busy summer there for GOTHMINISTER fans. What do you think about the future for GOTHMINISTER? Is it already time to think about a follow-up album?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when we released this album, I told some that I didn't know if I would like to continue, but definitely the great response, and now being back on tour, and we also have some really huge managements who are interested in us. So every time I think that this might be the last of GOTHMINISTER, something positive happens. So let's see what the future will bring. But I really love to be on the stage. That's where I feel at home. So I will never quit music anyways. But let's see what the future brings.
So I wish you all the best for the future, and I wish you all the best and a lot of fun on tour with Das Ich, and afterwards for the rest of your European leg. And I guess we'll see you at the summer festivals. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.